Imagine being told that skipping your period for months, sometimes years, was not just normal, but convenient. Millions of women were told exactly that. And for a long time, they believed it. But now, a reckoning is underway. And the questions being asked are ones that probably should have been asked a lot sooner. What happens to a generation that skipped its periods? Depo-Provera entered the market as a breakthrough. The FDA approved it in 1992, though it had been used in other countries since the 1960s. By the 2000s, it had become one of the most popular birth control options in the world, especially among teenagers, low-income women, and women of color, partly because it was heavily promoted in public health clinics as an easy, low-maintenance solution. One of its most marketed side effects is that many users stopped getting their periods entirely, a nightmare for many. In medical terms, amenorrhea. But here's where the story gets complicated. When you suppress a menstrual cycle for extended periods, your body produces significantly less estrogen. And estrogen isn't just a period hormone, it's a bone-building hormone. In 2004, 12 years after its approval, the FDA added a black box warning to Depo-Provera, the most serious kind of warning a drug can carry. It stated that prolonged use could cause significant and sometimes irreversible loss of bone mineral density. The FDA recommended that women not to use Depo-Provera for more than 2 years unless other options were inadequate. But here's the thing, many women weren't told this. Clinics continued prescribing it for far longer, and because the side effects weren't painful or visible, women simply didn't know. A 2023 study even sparked headlines linking long-term use of Depo-Provera to a potential increased risk of meningioma, a type of brain tumor. Here's a pattern that comes up again and again in reproductive health history. When a medical intervention carries risk, it tends to be trialed and promoted most aggressively among women who have the least institutional power to push back. In the United States, Black and Indigenous women were prescribed Depo at disproportionately higher rates. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's a documented pattern that researchers, reproductive justice advocates, and historians have written about extensively. Today, a generation of women who use Depo-Provera in their teens and 20s are now in their 30s and 40s, and many are reckoning with the consequences. In online communities, forums, and TikTok threads, thousands of women are sharing stories that doctors once dismissed and clinics that never paid heed to them. Depo-Provera is still available. For some women, it remains the right choice. Genuinely effective, genuinely convenient. That's real too. But the story of Depo-Provera is also a story about who gets fully informed consent, who gets listened to when they report side effects, and how long it takes a medical system to catch up with the lived experiences of the people it's supposed to serve. A generation skipped their periods. Some of them are only now learning what else they may have skipped. Like this video and subscribe for more stories at the intersection of health, history, and power.